Quel remords, il y a le vase qui déborde, ça c'est sûr.
The place I want to be happy and proud is my own land first.
Yeah.
Then the rest of the world is open. But whatever happened outside the country will happen. But I wanted to make sure that I'm happy and I feel comfortable from coast to coast. That was the most important thing. Be gentle with yourself. I mean, people expect to be chefs when they give about between 40 and 60 hours to their day job, and you expect to be a chef. Just be gentle with yourself. Try it. First, we are not restaurants. So if you're good with 10 recipes, make them. You don't have to try to recreate the wheel each time. Just enjoy them. Your family's going to be happy. If everyone is tired of your recipes, then make some others. But you don't have to always recreate everything. And people put too much pressure on you. And then I'd say, keep close to your roots. Don't try to be something your family or yourself are not. It's very important. And it's not about, health and all that. It's about just you, what makes you happy. Because having a meal, cooking for yourself, for your friends, it's very intimate. It's something you are going to share, something that's going to help you bond with the people you like, whether they're 3 at the table or a friend or a new boyfriend. Food has this capacity of bringing people close to each other. So I'd say that remember this, the rest it's only technique. And if the magazine is well done, mine or any other, if you follow it, you should have a great result. I brag to say that the best results are in mine, but the fact is if you look at the recipe and you follow it, why shouldn't it work? It should work. You should be able to attain success. I'm specific in the things I love. I'm crazy about Saskatchewan for a Vietnamese restaurant, Dalat by night. The first time I drank a nice coffee, but to me, Saskatchewan is camping in the Badlands.
Yeah.
It's going, south of Willowbunch and going there. To me, it's like the full sunset. It's much nicer than Provence. People are crazy about the sunset in Provence. You have to go to Saskatchewan. That's the place to see a sunset. But also, my father is from the Maritimes, from Gaspésie. So to me, to have the ocean breeze and the seaweed and all that, and the party on the rocky beach with the fire. That's another thing. So I'm very into nature, and because restaurant changes all the time. So I love to go a place where there's something unique that is different. I love everything that's different. I try to teach this to my children. Don't try to be like others. We have to be different. This is why we travel, to meet different people, different culture, different food. So throughout the country, I would say, let's be specific, let's create things. So I'd say like in Vancouver, when I go there, and the thing is also because now I have friends, quite often I don't go as much as restaurants because I go to eat at their houses and I see what they're cooking and how
It's better.
Well, it is better when someone else is cooking for you.
I agree.
But at the same time, you go to see it. You go to have a sandwich at Meat and Bread, close to Glasgow, and they have this bacon ice cream sandwich. It's crazy.
Oh, that sounds
It's crazy.
delicious.
You go to Rose and Son in Toronto. You go. Yeah, I have places like this, Café du Monde in Quebec, and there's all over places I love.
Entre mes souhaits et mon sort.
I'm like a bit in therapy with you because I realize that I like very personal places.
Me too.
And places where you feel the heart and soul of someone behind the bar, beyond the kitchen, at the service, and they can tell. I love stories. I talk too much, obviously. So I love when someone can actually talk to me about what I eat, where I am, why are they preparing this that way, because that feeds me more than actually a recipe. I can create a recipe, but what changes my vision to transfer it to a magazine are the stories that people tell me. Why do you like beans? Okay, and how do you prepare your steak? And why do you use that spice? I will use this and work at it and create something that's very accessible to every Canadian. I'm working on one. I can't talk about it, but I'm working on one. But I have to say that this is my BB for the last 2 years. And it took time. I traveled a lot throughout the country. I wanted to make sure that it would be what, as Canadian, we needed and we wanted. So now that this is out there, I feel free to really, start a new show and give everything I have into this.
Ondulé, par-ci par-là le nez, pas les idées bien installées, des chaînes. Ondulé, par-ci par-là le nez, pas les idées bien installées, des chaînes. I never feel